The prophet Yirmeyahu, Jeremiah, chapter 27. At the beginning of the reign of Jehoiakim, the son of Yoshiyahu, king of Yehuda, this word came to Yirmeyahu from Adonai. Adonai says this to me: Make yourself a yoke of straps and crossbars, and put it on your neck. Send similar yokes to the kings of Edom, of Moab, of the people of Amon, of Tzor, and of Tzidon, by means of the envoys they send to Yerushalayim, and to Tzidkiyahu, king of Yehuda. Give them this message for their masters, by telling their envoys that Adonai-Tzva'ot, the God of Israel, says for them to tell their masters: I made the earth, humankind, and the animals on the earth by my great power and my outstretched arm, and I give it to whom it seems right to me. For now I have given over all these lands to my servant Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babel. I have also given him the wild animals to serve him. All the nations will serve him, his son and his grandson, until his own country gets its turn, at which time many nations and great kings will make him their slave. The nation and kingdom that refuses to serve this Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel, that will not put their necks under the yoke of the king of Babel, I will punish, says Adonai, with sword, famine, and plague, until I have put an end to them through him. You, therefore, don't listen to your prophets, diviners, dreamers, magicians, or sorcerers, when they tell you that you won't be subject to the king of Babel, for they are prophesying lies to you that will result in your being removed far from your land, with my driving you out so that you perish. But the nation that puts its neck under the yoke of the king of Babel and serves him, that nation I will allow to remain on their own soil, says Adonai. They will farm it and live there. Then I spoke to Tzidkiyahu, king of Yehuda, in just the same way. Put your necks under the yoke of the king of Babel, serve him and his people, and you will live. Why would you want to die, you and your people, by sword, famine, and plague, which is what Adonai has decreed for the nation that will not serve the king of Babel? Don't listen to the words of prophets who say to you, You will not serve the king of Babel, because they are prophesying lies to you. For I have not sent them, says Adonai, and they are prophesying falsely in my name, with the result that I will drive you out and you will perish, you and the prophets prophesying to you. I also spoke to the Kohanim and to all this people. I said, This is what Adonai says. Don't listen to the words of the prophets prophesying to you that the articles from Adonai's house will soon be returned from Babel, because they are prophesying lies to you. Don't listen to them. Serve the king of Babel and stay alive. Why should the city become a ruin? But if they are in fact prophets, and if the word of Adonai is with them, then let them now intercede with Adonai-Tzva'ot, that the articles still remaining in the house of Adonai and in the palace of the king of Yehuda will not go off to Babel. For this is what Adonai says concerning the columns, the sea, the bases, and the rest of the articles still here in this city, that Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel, did not seize when he carried off captive Yirmeyahu, the son of Jehoiakim, king of Yehuda, from Yerushalayim to Babel, along with all the leading men of Yehuda and Yerushalayim. Yes, this is what Adonai Shaddai, the God of Israel, says about the things remaining in the house of Israel, the house of Adonai, in the palace of the king of Yehuda and in Yerushalayim. I'll read that again, verse 21. Yes, this is what Adonai Shaddai, the God of Israel, says about the things remaining in the house of Adonai, in the palace of the king of Yehuda and in Yerushalayim. They will be carried to Babel, and there they will stay until the day I remember them, bring them back and restore them to this place, says Adonai. End of Jeremiah chapter 27.